Hey guys, I'm Teri Holland. I'm a trainer of NLP, hypnotherapy, and timeline therapy. And today we're going to talk about resolutions and most importantly, why New Year's resolutions fail. So I'm going to give people just a few minutes here to sign in once they are notified that we're live. And then we'll get started. And I just noticed I have some fluff on my screen that's going to drive me nuts if we don't wipe that away. Okay, so we're going to talk about resolutions. So what is a resolution? A resolution is something people set in the new year, and you've probably set them before, especially if you're watching this video, you've probably set one. And here's the thing about resolutions. We hear all the time that they fail. Now, I have a theory about that. I have a theory that because we keep hearing that New Year's resolutions fail, that we have become accepting of failure when it comes to our resolutions. So it's like we have this expectation that if we set a resolution that it's going to fail. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about why that happens, why we fail at our resolutions, and if we should be even setting them at all, if there's a point to setting them. So let's get into it. Okay, and then while you're signing in, just drop me a message below so that I know that you're there. And let me know, do you set New Year's resolutions? Are you planning on setting them this year? And what are your resolutions? So most people, when they think that they're setting a resolution, they think that they're setting a goal or their intention for the year. But in fact, what they're actually doing is making a wish. They're setting a wish. They're just telling you what their hopes and dreams for the next year are. They're telling you what they hope will happen, right? So they'll say something like, I'm going to quit smoking this year. And they hope that they'll actually do it. But the reason why they fail is, the reason resolutions fail is because people usually don't have any real investment in the process. They're not really resolving to do anything. They're not really committed to changing. They just have this idea that it would be nice, right? It'd be nice to lose some weight. It would be good to quit smoking. Yeah. So they're not really committed. They're not really invested in the process. They're not resolving to do anything. So when we really set a resolution, that means that you're resolving to change something. And you're resolving to do that at a very fundamental level based on your behavior. So should we even set them? Should we set resolutions? And you guys, as you're signing in, as you're watching this, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to post them below. So should we bother setting resolutions? A lot of people say no. A lot of people say, and I've said that before. I said that in my old personal training business. I would say, resolutions fail. Don't bother setting them. Don't do it. But I've come to realize that it is a totally natural thing to set resolutions for the new year. It is, because we're coming to a new year and it's perceived as a fresh start. And what better way to start off something new than by thinking about what it is that you want to do, what do you want to achieve. So it is totally natural that we set resolutions. And so I want you to do it. I really do. But I want you to get clear about why you're setting it and what it is you truly want. Don't set the things that you wish would happen or you kind of hope you can do it. What is your real vision for 2017? What do you really want? What gets you excited when you think about it? So if your resolution is a weight loss goal, and a lot of people set weight loss resolutions around this time of year. So if it's weight loss, then what is it you really want? Because most people don't really want to give up their favorite foods and don't really want to give up, that extra glass of wine or whatever it is. They don't want to give stuff up. That's not exciting. It's not compelling to give up things or to lose something like losing weight. But maybe what it is that you really want is to have more energy and vitality, to be able to play that sport or to keep up with your kids or your grandkids better. That's compelling. That's something that you'll actually commit to doing. Or say it's making more money or growing your business. Excuse me. So say it's a financial goal that you want, a resolution. Now, working more might not be that exciting to you, right? If you think about what you have to do to create more income in your life, that might not be exciting. But if you focus on why you want that more money in your life, why you want your business to grow and thrive, what the end game is, what the final outcome is for you, that gets exciting. So you really need to get excited about what you're doing and why you're doing it. So what is the outcome for you? When you think about yourself at this time next year, so December 27th, 2017, what would you like your life to look like? Who do you want to be then? What's happening in your world? And what does that feel like? Do you feel excited when you think about these things? Because as long as you can keep your focus on what it is you truly want and where you're going, what those outcomes are, as long as you're really focused on that, then you're not going to get distracted by all the things along the way, and you're not going to lose that momentum. So now let's talk about willpower. Willpower is another reason why people fail at their resolutions, because people go into it thinking that they're just going to willpower through it. They're going to use this willpower. They're going to give up carbs and sugar and everything that they love in life, and willpower will get them through. So willpower is like the sprint. It's like the sprint at the start of a race. It's what gets you going, but it's not going to sustain you in the long run. So you can't rely on willpower longer than it takes to get started. And that's what it's really there for. Willpower is there to get you moving at the beginning, but it's your long-term focus and why you want these things, what you want, that's going to keep propelling you forward towards what it is that you want. So I'm all for setting resolutions, and I think you should set them this year. I really encourage you to do that. And why is that? Because, well, if we're not growing, we're dying. And that's the truth of it. So you're either expanding or contracting. You're growing or you're decaying. And when we set goals, when we're compelled towards something in the future, we put ourselves in a state of growth, where we start pushing ourselves forward. We start doing things to get what we want. We start growing, really. It comes down to growth. So I want you to set a resolution. And not the kind of resolutions that people typically set. I want you to set a real resolution. What will you resolve this year? What will you do differently? What is going to change? And what are you absolutely committed to with 100% focus? And as long as you can stay focused on what it is you truly want, and that feeling behind it of excitement to help drive you forward, then you can absolutely do it. So I hope that helps you in terms of thinking about resolutions differently. It's really about having a vision of what you want your year to be like, of what you would like to, where you would like to be, what you would like to be, who you would like to be by the end of 2017. And as long as you can keep that vision at the forefront of your mind, you can be absolutely unstoppable when it comes to achieving it. So that's it for today. As most of you know, I'm doing 100 days of live video. So I'm going to be here every day doing a live video on something similar. And each day is a different talk. So please subscribe to the notifications so that you know when I'm live, if you would like to be notified. And I'll keep these videos up afterwards for a replay. I might not be doing that going forward. I'm thinking about taking them down after a few hours. So subscribe to the notifications, hop on when we're live, and if you have any comments, anything that you'd like to add to this discussion, please post it below and let me know what your thoughts are, and I'll be monitoring the conversation going forward. I also have a gift for you today, a gift for how to start your day off on the right track. And these are some tips that I use with my high performers on how they create a productive, focused mindset for the day, and they get more done. So if you would like access to that, I'll put the link below and you can download it at your will whenever you'd like to. And that's it. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to share it with your friends. All right, I'll be back tomorrow and I look forward to seeing you then. Bye.